Imagine a place where you could go to solve all of your challenges that you are facing right now as a marine dealer. That might seem pretty impossible, but not really. That's kind of why Dealer Week was created by the MRA, us, a couple years ago. Because Dealer Week will have an expo hall and education lineup to meet the needs of the marine industry right now. In this video, we're going to talk about what Dealer Week will be like in person, what Dealer Week will be like online, because there are two options for this year, as well as the costs associated with each of these options. So this year, Dealer Week will be in Austin, Texas, December 6th through the 9th, and we're really excited to be bringing the industry back together in person in the live music capital of the world. First of all, Austin is fantastic. I know that typically the conference has been in Florida, and while Florida is great and hot and humid, Austin is equally warm, and also is a live music capital of the world, as I mentioned. I personally got to visit this summer while it was too hot for my liking. I'm a Minnesota girl. But for me, it was a really cool experience to experience it before we're down there in Austin this December. I got to do a run on the Riverwalk while there were people paddling down the river. It was just a really cool place to be. There's murals everywhere. There's a couple centrally located restaurant districts with bars and restaurants and really cool, fun places to go eat. One of those being Bangers, Sausage House, and Beer Garden, and that's where we're going to have our industry party. You guys have been through a lot this year, and you've navigated a lot, so let's celebrate that. We've got 2 years to make up for since we couldn't be in person last year, so we're going to be going to Bangers, Sausage House, and Beer Garden for our industry celebration, and that's going to be the fun part of all of that. The equally as fun, I'm going to say, part of this is the education. Most of the dealers that attend Dealer Week would say that the education is the reason why they attend. And that's absolutely right, because we build that education based on what's happening in the industry and those challenges. And we've started to announce the educational lineup. So if you haven't been to the website, you're going to want to go to dealerweek.com/schedule. And I'm going to put these in the comments so that you can see the lineup for this year. The education, like I said, is going to be focused on the needs of what you're dealing with right now. And that's why we waited to build that education until now so that we could be relevant in the time that you're going to attend. The other piece of Dealer Week that's equally as exciting is the expo hall. We've got tons of exhibitors ready to meet you. Face-to-face time is really important, especially right now, as you're navigating challenges, supply issues, things like that. And so the expo hall is going to be a great place for you to meet face-to-face with current partners, as well as connecting with possible new ones. There may be gaps that you have found in your processes or your software that you're using currently, or lack of software, and Dealer Week is going to be a great place to go see that in action on the expo hall floor. So that's the other piece of this. If you're still unsure what an in-person conference is going to look like, totally understandable. You can go on our website and there's an entire page dedicated to what to expect. There's videos going through our FAQ, talking through our cancellation policy for this year and what that might look like, because the world is ever changing. We're following all the guidelines that the Austin Convention Center has in place. So we're looking to them to be our guide as December starts to get closer. We'll have more details on all of the safety and guidelines that might be put in place. But as of right now, as you know, there's things that are changing. So we're looking forward to being in person, and also looking forward to keeping everybody top of mind and as safe as possible. So that's what in person will look like. I hope I didn't miss anything. Oh, one thing that we've been getting questions about too, for those of you who haven't attended an in-person conference before, maybe you attended online last year. What the experience looks like for each education session and expo hall is it's all in one place. So you get your ticket, you register for Dealer Week, you gain access to each day and each education session. There's 18 sessions this year for the in-person, and 3 of them happen at the same time 5 times, if I did the math right. 5 times 3, 18 sessions. So like I said, 3 sessions will be happening at the same time. There's the leadership pathway, there is the sales and marketing pathway, and there is the service and parts pathway. And so those 3 happen at the same time. You can attend any 3 sessions that you want at each time. Let's say you want to send your service tech and you want them to stay in the service pathway the entire time. That's great. They can attend every session that they want to in the service track and stick with that. Or let's say you are sending your general manager and they want to attend this really awesome sales and marketing session. They want to attend a different leadership session. And the next day, there's a really awesome service session that they want to attend. As long as the 2 sessions that you want to attend don't happen at the same time, you can attend both of them. Or as many as you want from the different pathways. You can mix and match, or you can stick in one pathway. That's totally up to you. We did redo our pathways this year so that you can put the right people in the right seats of which session they want to attend, and make it easier for figuring out who should go to what session. So there's that piece of it, which is also a great transition into the next topic, which is Dealer Week Online. If you attended in 2020, you know that we had Dealer Week Online and it launched for the first time because of the pandemic. We found that it was extremely accessible for a lot of people and we had a record attendance. And we wanted to keep that this year. So this year, we're having an online event as well, January 11th through the 13th in 2022. So that will launch then. And how that's going to work, so if you register to attend in person, you're going to get the online content for free. And what online is the first 2 days are going to consist of the 18 sessions that happen in person. Our subject matter experts are amazing and they have offered to do both. So they will be offering the same session online as in person. That means if you register in person and you attend, let's say there was 2 sessions that you wanted to attend, but they happen at the same time. Thanks to having online this year, you can attend both of them. So you can pick the one that you want to attend in person, and then you can also watch the one that you missed online in January. So that's really great. By registering in person, you essentially get access to all of the workshops until a certain point, I believe the end of February. Don't quote me exactly on that, but you get the content for a certain period of time, all 18 of those sessions. Plus, online, there will be 9 additional workshops that will be on the 3rd day of the online Dealer Week. So if you register for in-person, you'll be in person, and then you'll also receive all those 18 sessions plus the workshops on the last day. There is an online only option if you're like our Canadian friends who may not be able to even attend in person, or if you're just not fully comfortable or have something else, we totally understand. That's what's great about this switch to kind of the hybrid way of doing conferences. So there's options for both. Now let's talk pricing for everything. So I just laid out to you what Dealer Week will look like in person, what Dealer Week will look like online, as well as the combination of the two if you register for in person. So if you register as a member, MRIA members are going to save $200 per person this year, which is huge. In the past, we have discounts, but not a discount this steep. So members are going to pay $4.99 through this week. Early bird registration expires on October 1st. So you're going to want to register before then to get an additional $50 off. So you're going to pay $4.99 if you're a member. If you're not a member, you're going to pay $6.99 currently until October 1st, and then prices will increase after that. After October 1st, if you happen to be watching this later, prices for you to attend in person as a member are going to be $5.49, and as a non-member, it's going to be $7.49. And again, that's for in person with the additional online access at no additional cost. So the $5.49 and the $7.49, that includes your 3 days of content. It includes the industry celebration, opening keynote, all of that stuff is included in that one price. So now let's talk just online. Like I said, if you register in person, you're getting that online for free. If you register just for online, members are going to pay $2.99 and non-members are going to pay $4.99 right now. And then the prices also go up for October 1st. So that's the pricing laid out. Again, there's $200 worth of savings per person if you become an MRA member, plus all the member benefits that you receive for becoming a member. It's kind of a no-brainer this year, especially if you're going to be registering more than one person. The $200 savings times 2 people, that's $400. That's the cost of a bronze membership. So essentially, you're kind of getting that included if you register 2 people. So highly encourage you to consider membership. Check in with us and see if you don't know if you're current on your membership or not. If you've ever been a member, let us know. If you have any other questions about what Dealer Week in person will look like, specific questions, we've gotten some, which is great. We're totally an open book. We're happy to answer any of the questions that you have. We're going to be doing some more videos on the specific education, but if you would like to go see them now, you're going to go to dealerweek.com/schedule. It's good to see you all, and I hope to see you in December as well.